The water is calm. There is just a slight wind blowing. A group of fishermen set off to the coral reef area and a fishing ground in Palawan Province in the Philippines. Their sunburned skin and callous hands show years of experience at sea. The number of fish catch in this bay has declined over the years due to overfishing and shrinking spawning areas such as mangroves and coral reefs. Climate change is hitting coral reefs hard, turning a once vibrant diving and fishing locations into bleached shadows of their former glory. This is putting in jeopardy millions of people's livelihoods. Angelique Sonko, a dive master and director of the Tubbataha Reefs Natural Park, the largest marine park in the Philippines, tells me Palawan is intensely feeling the effects of global warming.
Very recently, though, in the last 3 years, we have observed the infestation of crown of thorns in the area. Since I've been a diver for many years, I've been in the park for 9 years, I've never seen a crown of thorns infestation with such a duration. We would have them for 5 months, 6 months, and then they'd be instantly gone. But this one is a continuous infestation, and there are no scientific data that I can see that says that it's a cause of climate change. But I'm suspecting that since this hasn't happened before and we haven't observed it before, that perhaps it has to do with climate change.
Angelique adds they also experienced widespread incidents of coral bleaching in 1998, which damaged 21% of the coral reefs. Tubbataha Reef was luckier because many areas in the Indian Ocean and the Pacific Ocean suffered 100% coral damage.
We measured it as being 21% of the reefs, and in some areas, even here in Palawan, they have suffered more from the effects of bleaching. We continue to see this in the reefs, and what we do is we make sure that the pressure is eliminated, because reefs that suffer from pressure are less able to recover from the effects of climate change.
Heightened temperatures and changes in the El Niño and La Niña episodes are the manifestation of climate change. If the interval between these episodes gets shorter, coral bleaching could be more frequent and more widespread. As fishing is a weather-dependent activity, this will have a dramatic impact on the fishing industry worldwide.
I think basically what we have to do is to ensure that the reefs remain in as healthy a condition as we can. We want it to be free from human activities that provide more pressure so that they'll be more able and more resilient in battling the effects of climate change.
Angelique says Palawan's economy is so ecologically dependent, and she's deeply concerned about the future of poor fishing communities. And she's very optimistic. She says closely monitoring the reefs is one way of combating the effects of climate change. They do their best to ensure the integrity of the Tubbataha Reefs. It's a 10,000 hectare reef.
The Tubbataha Reefs has been found to be a major source of fish and coral larvae in the Sulu Sea. Without the seeds that come from the park, I don't think that a lot of our nearshore fisheries will be viable in the next few years, especially in the light of the loss of a lot of coral reefs around islands like ours.
Community efforts like maintaining the integrity of coral reefs through watersheds and marine sanctuaries are important. That's exactly what Angelique and the staff of the Tubbataha Management Office are doing, preserving the coral reefs to sustain the livelihood of coastal communities and the food security of the future generation. It serves to enrich nearshore fisheries, thereby contributing to the livelihoods of coastal communities for the next generations to come.